Hey tubes, I wanted to make a video about ATV, UTV, dirt bike, anything with wheels and a motor safety when you're out on the trails and when you're riding. There's many different things you can ride. Go-karts, mini bikes, four-wheelers, UTVs. As you all know, we have two of these. We have four-wheelers, kids have go-kart. We have all kinds of things, okay? And so do you. You ride just like we do, at least most of my fans do. And I wanted to talk about safety. Things you need to know, things you should look for out on a trail, okay? First of all, I don't care if you're riding 3 miles an hour or 100 miles an hour. I don't care if you're on the street or if you're on a trail. You need to protect your dome piece because you don't want it to get split open like a damn watermelon. It ain't gonna feel good and it definitely ain't gonna look good. And if you do survive, then you gotta live your life eating out of a damn straw. So, if you want to suck on things, save your dome and, well, go suck on something then. Because you don't want to eat out of a straw. Things that we carry when we go ride. We always have tow straps. We have log chains. Depending upon where we go, I take my chainsaw in case I have to cut down a limb or move something out of a trail. We always have our helmets. Everybody has goggles. This is one of our kids' helmets. This is my wife's helmet. My helmet is actually in my truck because I went riding. Helmets, goggles, a mask for dust. Me personally, I don't wear one. I usually just have like an extra shirt that I kind of just tuck in my helmet so I'm not breathing in all that dust. That, and I don't follow that closely to people anyway. And if there is dust, I usually stop, let it settle, and then I continue. Because I don't like going into a blurry situation. I don't need anybody to get hurt or myself get hurt. We carry gloves, we carry muck boots. Trying to ride in one of these with a pair of those on your feet suck. But if you get into a bad situation, your muck boots are in the back, you can slip them on real quick, then you don't get mud all the way up to your knees, and you can take them off. Not a necessity, but this is a necessity, this is a necessity, and depending upon the person, a pair of gloves are a necessity. Another thing that we have, my side-by-side is not here, but I have the biggest one. We have LED whip lights. Back here. Helps you stay visible in the trail. My boys' go-kart, which most of you have seen on plenty of my videos. If you haven't, go in my video feed and check out the go-kart videos. The boys' go-kart has a whip on it that I made. I hand-made it. It cost me $11 to make. And that $11 can potentially keep them from getting hurt or in a bad situation. Okay? One thing I wanted to talk about, mainly because we're picky where we ride because we don't want to ride with morons. And the places that we ride, the morons are always weeded out. And if they're there, somebody tattles on them. We don't tattle, but I definitely will say something if a motherfucker is riding like an idiot. I don't go for that, especially when my kids are out there. I don't go for you riding like an idiot when my kids are out there. Okay? But like I said, the main reason I want to go over this stuff is because some of the places we ride, there are a couple of idiots. There's idiots everywhere you go. There's people with no brains. There's people out there riding with no helmets. Hey, it's their head, not mine. I don't care. Do what you want to do. There's people out there that do wheelies and donuts. As a matter of fact, I have witnessed in a campground we will go to, at their campsite, not far from ours, I could see it from ours, they was out there drinking and riding. You want to drink and ride, fine, but don't get drunk and ride. I myself, I take a cooler full of beers with me, and I have a couple of beers. But I don't get drunk and get intoxicated and drive. Do not do it. Don't be an idiot. Don't be stupid. You want to have a few beers out on the trail? Go for it. But don't smash out a 30-pack and be drunk and can barely see, walk, stand, and be driving one of these things. These things are worse than a gun. They will kill you faster than a gun out on a trail. Okay? Don't ride like a moron. Don't do it. As a matter of fact, just to tell you how many beers I drink when I'm riding this, let's just say I'm gone all day riding and we're camping. I might have 6 beers, maybe, from the time we start riding till dark. That spread out like that is not enough to do anything to you. But it's nice to have a beer. Nothing wrong with it. But don't smash down 6 of them an hour and be out there riding like a moron. Don't be drinking shots and liquor and be driving one of these things. Don't freaking do it. It's stupid. I know a kid that used to be my neighbor who went out drinking and got paralyzed and almost died on a trail before anybody even found him. Lucky he was found, and now he's in a wheelchair. Okay? I wasn't there when it happened, but I know the story that happened. He was a neighbor of mine. Alright? And it was all because him and his dad was out riding in a trail, and his dad decided to go back home, left him out there alone. Don't ride alone. Never ride alone. Even if you're not acting stupid, even if you're not drinking, even if you're not smoking dope. I got nothing against people who smoke dope. I got nothing against people who drink beer. Don't ride alone, because even if you're not riding stupid, and even if you're one of the most cautious riders out there like me, something can still happen to you. Let me explain the situation. Me and my stepson was riding this side by side. We was actually in a local near woods by our house. We weren't alone. We were on the trail alone, but we weren't alone. People was 100 feet away from us, okay? We're coming through this trail at 4 miles an hour, all right? And a stick came through here and hit the seat. Missed him, thank God. But there was enough momentum with the weight of this thing, that stick was able to push us over. Pushed us right on the side at 4 miles an hour. Thank God he was okay. Thank God I was okay. And I didn't have my seatbelt on. We were just putting. And usually I'm a stickler about the seatbelt. I always make the kids, no matter what, wear the seatbelt. Usually I wear the seatbelt too, but I figured I'm just going to take him for a quick little round. We're only going to be doing 4 miles an hour, 5 miles an hour. The woods aren't really big enough. It's basically somebody's backyard. And we pushed this thing over. Okay? And when that happened, I got ejected out of the driver's seat and out of the window. When that happened. At that low of speed. Even I didn't think it was possible, but guess what? It did, and it opened my eyes. And now, no matter, even if I'm loading it on the damn trailer, my seatbelt's on. Okay? Anything can happen. And I didn't have my helmet on that day either. I had my helmet with me because we were doing some rough riding, but at that point in time, we just wanted to go for just a little jot around. We weren't going fast at all. But that stick, well, I didn't see it, It was coming out of some weeds, and it went in and actually tore this seat. It actually tore this seat. I had to fix it. Tore the seat and broke it and pushed the side-by-side right on its side. Okay? Now the boy, he's in there laughing at the situation. And me, I'm hurt. I was bruised all in here because of the steering wheel. Okay? Never ride alone. Don't ride like an idiot. Whenever you're riding trails, this is one of the things I see the most. I almost got hit by a motorcycle when we first got this. He was flying up a trail, not paying attention, and dirt bikes can't slow down as fast as these or a four-wheeler can. They only have 2 wheels to slow them down. These got 4. Okay? He almost hit us head on. Would we have got hurt? Probably not. Would he have got hurt? Most definitely. Okay? Luckily, I'm a pretty skilled driver, and I spun this baby around and off into the side. He missed us by a couple of inches thanks to my quick skills. Okay? Don't let young kids drive side-by-sides. Don't do it. They're not skilled enough. They're not quick enough. Just don't. No. Don't do it. Keep them on the four-wheelers that are much, much slower and much less weight than these. Whenever you come to a 2-way, a 3-way, a 4-way, an 8-way where trails interconnect, always stop at the very end of your trail and look all ways. Don't just jot out and keep going. We've had that happen too. And I will chase a sumbitch down and yell at him. For the simple fact, I don't want to get hurt on that trail because of your stupidity. I know I'm going to get a lot of dislikes on this video, but I don't give a shit. This needs to be discussed. People need to take the initiative to ride safe, ride smart, and not like a bunch of morons. This sport is to have fun. This is a great sport. It's families. It's a family type sport, especially if your kids are into it and your wife's into it. We go out as a family, and a lot of times there's a big group of us that go camping and riding together. It's fun. Okay? Now, what I want to discuss is the safety of everything. Always wear your seatbelt. If you have mirrors, try and keep them clean so you can see behind you. Me, what I always do is I always make my family go in front of me so I can see them without having to keep looking back. Okay? So I always put my wife first, then my boys, then me. And my cousin usually goes with us, and he stays ahead of the pack and kind of keeps an eye up there. Because sometimes we do get split off a little bit. So he can, usually me and him carry walkie-talkies and we can communicate. And he'll hold off till I can get back caught up or whatever. But then if I see my boys get stuck or something, I can get out, park, and help. Okay? Always wear your seatbelts, always wear your safety gear. If you're riding a dirt bike, it doesn't hurt to get a chest protector, a neck brace. Don't even hurt to get a neck brace for one of these, honestly. Some knee pads, some elbow pads. You don't need that stuff for these. But four-wheelers, dirt bikes, I personally don't wear that stuff. But I'm not jumping and doing most of the stuff you dirt bike people are doing. So I don't really wear that stuff, but I always protect my nugget. No matter what. I put a loud exhaust on my boys' go-kart, not just because it sounds cool, but so somebody else can hear them. They say loud pipes save lives, and that's not a joke. If you're able to be heard, it helps. Okay? So theirs has a really loud exhaust system on it, and it sounds cool. Plus it added a little performance with all the other upgrades. You want to see all that? I got other videos. Go check them out on the go-kart. What else should I cover? Oh, a little bit more trail safety. If you're riding at night, make sure you're able to be seen. Turn your headlights on. If you ain't got headlights, keep your bike parked. Don't be a dumbass. Turn your headlights on. I'm going to be getting her a light bar. We don't do a lot of night riding. So the light bar thing was just kind of for aesthetics. But I did buy one that will do a good job if I need it. And I'm going to do hers. And she's going to get a whip like mine. And the boys are going to get a whip like mine. And then my four-wheeler, I don't know if I'm going to do a whip on it or not. But trail safety in these. Don't be stupid and try and climb a bunch of hills. I see people all the time climbing big old hills that it's common sense. You can look at the freaking hill and figure out, hey, that thing's going to catch that dip up there and roll. But you don't care. You know why? Because you got a roll cage. Let me tell you something. Even with that roll cage, you can die. Alright? What happens if you roll down a hill and then you land on a big old freaking tree? That'll kill you. The roll cage don't. I've seen these roll cages all mangled up. Roll cages aren't as safe as you guys think they are, but they help. Alright? Loud music on a trail, that's a big one. Really shouldn't do it. I do it. Just be extra cautious when you're doing it. Be extra more alert. That's not a big deal. A lot of people do it. It's okay. Really it is kind of distracting. But then again, with loud music, other people can hear you. So we'll just leave that one alone. Even I do it. Not a huge deal there. Just don't ride dumb. And another thing. Not that I really care. You go spend $20,000, $25,000, $28,000 on one of these things, and then you take it in a pond. Did you know that you could get a used boat cheaper? I mean, I'm just saying, you won't have to worry about water getting in your diffs and your motor. And even if you snorkel it, seals can only keep out so much. I mean, yeah, these are little puddle jumpers. They're made to go through some holes and some puddles, but people are taking these things in lakes and creeks, deep. Cuckoo for Cocoa Puff. Do as you want, though. I mean, it's your money, not mine. I'm going to keep mine nice and not all beat up for as long as I can. I mean, they're going to get scratches. They're not pavement princesses or anything. That's funny, though. Sorry, guys. I just had to. You can get a boat freaking cheaper, man. Just whatever. Do your thing. Get your paddle tires. Do your thing. Do your thing. What else should I talk about safety-wise? I think we practically covered the big basics. Just don't ride like an idiot. Even if there is or isn't kids out on the trail. It doesn't matter. But kids are a big thing. A lot of more kids these days are riding than ever before. Okay? We want to keep the boys and the girls safe out there. If a kid gets hurt out there, it's really hard for them to forgive it and get back on. Okay? I'm more stricter with my boys, so when they get hurt, as long as they're okay, they don't need to go to the hospital or anything, I make their butts get back on. Because if you don't, they'll be scared of it for life. And listen, this is too fun of a sport. Things happen, you're going to get hurt. You're going to, whatever it happens, you can't keep it from happening. Something's going to happen. Okay? But my youngest, he rolled the four-wheeler out here. And he rolled it pretty hard. And I checked him out, made sure he's okay. And I said, you want to get back on it? He said, yep. Well, if he'd have said nope, he was getting back on it anyway. My oldest, he rolled his four-wheeler out here. I had to fight with him for days to get back on it. But I got him back on it. Okay? Neither of them were hurt bad, just a little couple scratches, you know. They weren't going real fast. It was my yard. But rolling them things, you know, it hurts. Whatever. You just gotta watch out for the kids, especially. That's one of my pet peeves. People are taking out their kids and then other people are riding like freaking morons. Use your damn brain. Just don't ride like an idiot. That's why we're picky where we go ride. Because where we go ride, all the idiots they're swept out of the whole situation. If somebody's, the one place we ride, they ride the trails, and if they see you riding like an idiot or acting stupid, your ass is out. And I like that. I like that because it makes for a safe place to ride. Trail riding is already dangerous enough without morons, let alone with them. Okay? Anything can happen. You got to watch out for tree branches. I've seen tree branches go right through the floorboards of a side-by-side. Okay? It will happen. You don't need to do 50 miles an hour on a trail. 20 mile an hour tops is sufficient. Don't think for a second that a tree branch can't come through the front of this side-by-side and kill you. I don't want to be blunt here, but it's the truth. And you should be aware of it. Use your brain. Every time you're out there, use your brain. Okay? Like I said, that one stick, I didn't even see it. And I'm a real alert person. We weren't riding fast at all. Just me and the boy just cruising around a little bit. And it came in and hit that seat. Scared me half to fucking death. Because he was sitting there. And it was strong enough to push us over. We both were okay, even after I got ejected out of the damn seat. But like I said, and even then I knew before that, I should have had my seatbelt on and I should have had my helmet on. But I was thinking, okay, we're only going a couple of miles an hour. What could happen? Well, guess what? The man upstairs showed me what could happen. That was my warning from him. That I should ride with my gear on, with my seatbelt on. He may not give you the same warning. Okay? Keep that in mind. Alright? Redneck Garage out. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm sorry for being blunt. Some people need lessons. Just be safe, guys. Let's all ride together and be a big old group. Even if we don't ride the same trails, let's ride together up here. Okay? Let's have fun. Let's be safe. Let's not get killed. And let's not hurt our toys. Let's keep them and ride them and have fun. Like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you go check out my other videos. I got some pretty cool links in most of them. This video, I'll have some links on some gear, some riding gear, some helmets, and some miscellaneous things that you should carry along with you to help you get unstuck, because most of us do. And we'll go from there. And I hope to have a pretty cool video coming soon. We'll see. I might be doing the air filter upgrade on this and mine. I called to check on prices at the dealer for a uni. So we're going to see, what that's going to cost. And we'll go from there. But that might be the next video. I don't know yet. depends upon if I'm going to order them online or get them through them, depending upon the price. I try to support the locals people as much as I can, but there comes a time whenever you can order online and save like 20 bucks. I'm sorry. Anyway, Redneck Garage out. Peace!